Well, if you have a smart speaker at home or use a digital assistant like Siri on your phone, you'll want to hear this story. Researchers have found a way to send secret commands to these devices without your knowledge.
What's the weather?
Currently,
Voice assistants could be taking cues from more than just your voice. This music sounds normal to us, but it contains hidden commands that can activate the AI systems in smart speakers and smartphones.
Humans are not able to hear it. What they hear is just the original audio, but these devices are going to pick up the commands that we put in.
Researchers were able to secretly activate Amazon's Alexa, Apple's Siri, and Google's Assistant, making them dial phone numbers and visit websites.
You could see how this could turn into a problem for people if somehow they're able to use your smart speaker to wire money or unlock your door.
There's no evidence that this development has left the research lab.
Okay, Google.
But makers are aware of the potential problems it could cause.
It starts with researchers testing it out, and the hope there is we can learn about it before it falls in the hands of bad actors.
Hey Cortana, email Terry Myerson.
Voice assistants are relatively new technology, but seeing rapid growth. According to research firm Ovum, smartphones and smart speakers that use digital assistants are set to outnumber people by 2021.
Luckily, there hasn't been any really major hack related to them quite yet, but it's only a matter of time.
For now, it's a race between companies working to secure emerging technology and hackers who want to exploit it. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
There's something else Google is on the verge of launching. It's developed artificial intelligence to allow humans to have a natural conversation with computers. And I mean so natural, you can't tell you're talking to a computer. Here's what it sounds like.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
It's called Google Duplex, and it makes phone calls on your behalf. The company says it will save time and generate a lot of value for businesses because it's so sophisticated you can't even tell it's not human.
Sure, give me 1 second.
It is incredible, and a lot of people think it's terrifying too. Robin Gill explores where this technology is taking us.
Smartphones are becoming obsolete for actually making calls anymore. There's texting, emailing, now a personal assistant to do it for you.
Once you start relying on it more and more, Google wants that because you're sharing a lot of personal information about yourself. They could tie it into your calendar and then tell you what times you can actually book the appointment based on your calendar.
Google Duplex can conduct somewhat natural conversations with all the ums and ahs without any human involvement except on the other end of the call.
See how may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
Our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done.
But as with all forms of modernization, there is always a risk.
For instance, they could have me say things like,
That isn't Barack Obama, but it's an example of how voices can be manipulated and replicated, and that's a red flag for users.
If they can start simulating people's own voices, that's when it gets really scary because that technology, if in the wrong hands, can be used for criminal purposes.
And Robin joins me now. Robin, it does seem like something that could easily be exploited for nefarious purposes. Google does say it's still testing this to get it right, but what other red flags are being raised?
Well, it's what we alluded to at the beginning of this story. This assistant knows your day-to-day behavior since it's connected to your day timer. So cyber thieves will start to see your patterns, and that sets you up for identity theft 2.0. The voice never identifies as a Google Assistant, so there's also the possibility thieves could use it to target vulnerable people like seniors who may not be able to tell the difference between a virtual voice and a real one. By the way, the calls originate with Google, and we've seen data breaches at all the tech giants, so no system is foolproof, Donna.
Still lots of questions. Robin Gill, thank you.